Has your marriage gone to the dogs? Pets can cause a lot of strain in relationships. Our relationship expert, Dr. Julie Rosenzweig, is here with some advice to help you keep your partner and your pooch. What are some of the common pet-related issues? Because there are quite a few.
There's a lot of them, and it's interesting because there was a recent online survey that 60% of the respondents said that pets cause major issues in their marriage. But, you know, we've got big dog people and little dog people and cat people, so the fact that those match up at all are pretty much of a long shot. But you've got health issues with pets, you've got financial issues with pets, you've got just a whole array of pet care issues, you've got expressions of hostility, expressions of jealousy, and the all-important will the pet sleep on the bed issue. So there's a real wide range of issues that can come into a relationship and cause a lot of friction between partners.
Not always about the pet, though, necessarily. I would think that this stems from some underlying conflict within the relationship, no?
Absolutely. That's what's so interesting about pet issues, is that pets generally don't bring an issue into the relationship, but they certainly will reveal it. So, for example, if you find yourself being jealous of your husband's relationship with the dog, you know, and he greets the dog first and gives it all the love and then kind of glances over at you and says, "Hi, hon," and he wants the dog next to him on the couch rather than you, I think you really have to pause for a minute and say, well, am I feeling like I'm not a priority in his life overall? And that's really the underlying issue. Or if he wanted the dog and you're doing all the pet care, then you have to really say, well, I'm doing my lion's share of the household chores overall, and I'm resentful of that. So it's not about the pet, but it is about those other issues that you need to talk about.
Some people might look at it and say, we need to find the pet a new home because the pet is interfering, and that's not necessarily the solution.
It's very rarely the solution unless you have a very aggressive pet, then you've got safety issues involved, and then you might have to look at that. But generally, you're just going to have a whole nother set of issues that you're going to have to deal with, because then you're dealing with blame, you're dealing with guilt, you're dealing with sadness and loss, and that's just going to further cover up underlying issues in your relationship.
All right, so how do you start talking about these issues and really identifying them and getting to the root of this and finding some solutions?
Right. So when you find yourselves continually arguing about the pet, really just kind of go to that place where you're just saying, okay, time out. Let's really think about this. You know, kind of maybe go to your separate corners, identify the feelings that you're feeling that, and really look for where else you're experiencing that in the relationship or where else that's coming up in your life. And then make that the topic of the conversation. So if you're not feeling like you're a priority, talk about that as the issue and leave the pet, leave the dog or the cat out of it, and really talk about what's going on between the two of you, not the three of you.
So what are some strategies for peaceful coexistence then?
Well, you know, and the thing is that pets can bring wonderful dimensions into your relationship. Sure. They can bring joy, compassion. It gives you something to do together, so they can really do a lot of positive things for it. So I think you really have to, number one, agree that you are pet people and kind of agree on the pet. Don't bring a pet into the house unless you're both agreed to it. And make a decision about who's going to do what in terms of the pet care. Make decisions around financial issues. So go down the list of issues that pets really do kind of create in a relationship in and of themselves and make some agreement on that. And enjoy your pet and have fun with it.
Absolutely. Good advice as always, Julie. Thank
You're welcome.
This has been Better.tv. We're always on with tips and ideas to make your life better. Send us your thoughts, ideas at Better.tv. Together, we'll make your home, family, and life better. Thanks for watching.